Okay, so what I'm showing you again here, of course, is our state diagram of this traffic light system and a block diagram. What we now need to do is really think about that logic implementation. So just to remind you again, here is the state table. You've got your inputs, you've got your outputs, and this is really describing the logic or the relationship between those inputs and outputs. Here are the Boolean equations that we had derived last time, and now we need to consider how we're going to implement that logic. All right, let's start off by considering the next state logic. That's the AN, BN, and CN. All right, so I'm going to try to implement these three Boolean equations with gates. Now, there are lots of different ways to do this. We're going to look at a very simplistic approach. Some people might say, well, let's look at a NAND implementation, and you could consider how you might convert everything to, let's say, a NAND implementation. All right, I think the first thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to basically draw effectively three wires. So we're going to have a wire coming down like this. We're going to call this guy A. The next one over here is B, and then of course we're going to have C. So I've got the A, B, C sitting here. All right, now what we're going to do then is we're going to first of all implement, let's say, AN. And we're going to look at each one of these product terms. Okay, we've got to have a CO coming in as well, so let me just draw that. So here is CO coming in. Here we go. So the first product term, let's look at implementing with an AND gate. All right, so here we are. So we're going to take an AND gate, sitting here like this. What do we got? We've got CO bar. So I'm going to grab CO. There I am grabbing it, bring it over, bubble it because it's CO bar. I'm going to bring in A. So I'm going to grab A, bring A into that gate, and then I'm going to bring in B bar. So connecting B, once again, bubbling it. I got my first product term. My next product term, another AND gate to implement. Okay, so here's my AND gate. What am I feeding in? I'm feeding in A. So let's grab A, feed in A. B bar, so here we grab B, bubble it to give me B bar. And then, of course, we've got what? C bar. So grabbing C, once again, I'll bubble that to get C bar. All right, my last product term is this guy over here. So another AND gate sitting here like this. I'm going to bring in what? CO. So let's grab CO. There is CO. We're grabbing CO, feeding in. Then I've got A bar. So here is A. I'll feed in A. We'll go ahead and bubble this guy to give me A bar. Then I've got B. And I've got C feeding into that AND gate. All right, so I've got my three product terms. I'm going to OR these guys together. So here's my OR gate. And there we have implemented AN. So there is AN. Okay, let's go to BN. We've got 1, 2, 3 product terms to implement. Again, we're going to look at a NAND and rather an AND/OR implementation at this stage. So here we go. Let's draw the first AND gate. And we're grabbing what? A bar. So here is A coming in. We'll bubble it to give me A bar. B bar. So here's B coming in. Bubble it. B bar. And then, of course, we've got C. That's my first product term. Okay, next product term. Okay, here we go. What have we got? We've got A bar. So grabbing A bar, feeding in, bubble it. That gives me A bar. Then we've got B coming in, and we've got what? C bar coming in. So I'll bubble that guy too. One more product term. So another AND gate sitting here like this. We've got CO bar. Okay, so let's grab CO. We'll come down here and we'll bubble this because it's CO bar, and we'll simply feed in like so. And then I've got an A bar. So here is A, bubble A bar, and I've got what? B feeding in. All these guys together, and this is going to give me my BN. So we'll just OR that and that and that. Okay. Well, my last term over here, what have I got? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 product terms. We'll see if we can kind of fit this in, okay? So here's my first product term, which relates to the switch. So we need to bring in that signal as well. So let me see if I can maybe move it up here a little bit just to give me a bit of space, okay? So I'll put the first AND gate sitting here like this. I've got my switch coming in, so here I'll bring that across and I'll feed that up like so, and that is my switch input into that first gate, first AND gate. Then I've got what? B bar. Okay, so this is B here, so I'll feed that guy in. I'll bubble that, that's B bar, and I've got then a C bar. So once again, I'm just going to come in, bubble that. There's my first product term. Next product term, need another AND gate sitting here. So let's see if we can fit that in. There it is. We've got 3 inputs into this AND gate. What have we got? We've got A, so I'll grab A from here. I'm going to feed that in. Then I've got B bar, so here's B, and I'll bubble that guy, that's B bar. And I've got what? C bar, and I'll bubble that guy. There is my C bar. All right, next, what have I got? This guy over here. So let's see if we can put that down here a little bit like this. And what have I got? I've got CO bar coming into this guy. So I've got to grab CO again, come on down here. I've got to come across here, and I'll bubble that to give me CO bar. I've got A bar, so let's grab this guy, bubble, and I'm in. And then I've got B coming in like so. All right, so I've got 3 of the terms now. I've got 2 more to get. Oh, it's going to be tricky here. So let's see if we can grab this then. So I'll move this guy up just a little bit here, and we'll see what we can do. That's A bar, B, C bar. So A is here. I'll feed that across. We want A bar, so I've got a bubble going into that guy. Then I've got B going into this guy here. So there's B. I've got C bar. So there's C, and I'm going to go in like so. All right, got that guy. Last one. Well, it's going to be tight, but last one. Let's see. We'll just put that guy right here like so. And we've got what? CO bar. Well, where is CO bar? Well, there's CO. We're going to grab CO. We're going to bring that guy across and simply bubble it like so. I've then got A. So there's A coming in like this. And finally, I've got the B bar. So there is the B, isn't it? This is B. Grab B, and it's B bar. So I'll bubble this. Okay, these get basically ORed together. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. I'm just going to show this as a single OR gate like this. So there's my OR gate. I'm going to feed in each one of these product terms like so, and like so. And that, of course, is producing my CN. So here I have basically an AND OR implementation of my next state logic, which is AN, BN, and CN. Look, before I actually leave this diagram here, I just want to ask the question again, A, B, C, where are these guys actually coming from? Yeah, they're the outputs, are they not, of the state variable flip-flops. Now, you'll also note that those D-type flip-flops, they will have what? 2 outputs. They have a Q and a Q bar. So in essence, really we have available to us A and also A bar. And we have B and also B bar available to us, and C bar available to us as outputs from those state variable flip-flops. I actually showed it this way using bubbles just to keep the diagram simple and not to have too many wires in this direction. Okay, we're going to do the same thing for the other outputs, the north-south green, north-south yellow, north-south red, wait, go, the clear, and the reset. Okay, so look, let's go ahead and draw our 3 lines, our 3 wires, okay, coming on down like this. So this is what? This is going to be A, and then we've got B, and we've got C, all right? So the ABC. Okay, now let's have a look at how we can implement. Okay, let's take our first term, which is the north-south green term. 2 product terms, two AND gates. All right, so here's the first AND gate, and feeding into this AND gate we have A bar. So we'll grab A and bubble it, A bar. We have B bar coming in, B bar. And then what else do we have? We have C bar. So grabbing here and coming in. Next product term, another AND gate sitting here. And we have what? A. We have B bar. So here's B bubbling. And then we have C coming in. We're ORing this together like so. And here is our output north, south, green. Next one. Okay, one product term, north, south, yellow. So here we can show this one AND gate sitting here. We have A bar. So here's A bar. We have B bar. And we have C coming in. And this is north, south, yellow. North, south, red. What do we have here? We have a B, and then we have a C bar. So that's an AND here. So let's show that. Here is my AND gate sitting here. Coming into this, I have A coming in, and I have C bar. So there's the bubble. And then what am I doing? I'm basically ORing. So let me put my OR gate sitting here. I'm ORing B. So let me grab B from here with this product term over here. And that is what? North, south, red. Okay. All right, what else do we have? We have wait and we have go. Well, you'll notice basically that one is the inverse of the other. So look, let's just go ahead and implement go first. Go is what? A product term. So here it is. We're feeding in A bar, and then we've got B, C. Okay, so that is really go. Well, what is wait? Wait is the not of go. So I could simply grab the output of go, feed it through an inverter, and I could say, well, there you go, there is wait. All right. Next term, which is the clear term. Okay, so what have we got? Basically, three terms we're ORing together. So basically, we've got what? The C, yes. So here is C. And then we've got two product terms here and here. So let me just draw these two product terms in. One, which is what? A bar. So here is A, bubbling, A bar, and then B bar. So grabbing B and bubbling this guy. This product term is what? Just AB. So here's another AND gate. We're going to grab in A, we're going to grab B, and that's my other product term. Now I'm ORing these guys together. So here I have C feeding in, and these two other product terms feeding in like so, and this is the LCLR output. Last one, of course, is a reset, okay? Single product term here, and we're feeding in what? We're feeding in A bar, we're feeding in B bar, and we're feeding in C, and that is, of course, my reset. Okay. So this now is really the logic, the gate implementation then of these outputs over here. Okay, so we've actually found now the gate implementation really for this logic. You'll notice that this is my SR latch providing the SW input over here. Here's my counter over here. Here's the clear to the counter and the carry out from the counter. You'll notice these are my state variable flip-flops. I'm not showing it here, but as I said before, there are the complemented values available. So there is a Q bar for each one of those flip-flops, which could provide an A bar, a B bar, and a C bar as well. Now I think what we'll do is we'll take a break at this moment, but next time I think what we'll do is we'll come back and we'll consider maybe another way to actually implement this logic over here. Think about this. Perhaps this could be some kind of a memory that we could have. In other words, these inputs over here could be address lines to that memory, and these outputs over here could effectively represent the data that is in that memory for a given address over here. All right. We'll come back to this next time.